Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today I'm here to tell you about the best MLS defenders for your fantasy purposes. All right, jumping right into it here. We got Walker Zimmerman first. I'm a Nashville native, Nashville fan, so maybe I'm a little biased here. Tell me down in the comments. This guy is the best defender in the MLS, though. I think a lot of people would agree with that. Look here at his scores. So this is based on SoRare data. That's where I pulled this from. And I'm basing this on SoRare, which is the platform that I'm coming from with the most experience and knowledge in. But if you look at his scores here, a lot of green scores. That means he's doing a lot of things right, very consistent, making a lot of plays on the ball, and gets involved in the attack a little bit, especially on set pieces. So a lot of upside with Walker Zimmerman on top of being very consistent. He's my first option. Jumping in here to number 2, we've got Ryan Hollingshead. Very, very good player. Plays a lot of actually on the wing. So right wing back, but he can push up, play right mid, get really involved in the attack. So really good option here. Again, a lot of upside, get involved, assists, goals. Okay, a couple things to just consider as I'm running through this list right here. First off, it's going to be a 3-part series, which I'm excited about. I'm going to try and bring quick, hard-hitting information, not waste any time. So this is a starting point, though. Do your own research. You know, if you're investing money, especially, right, whether you're playing Draftkings, Fanduel, buying cards on SoRare, do your own research. None of this is financial advice, just my opinion based on the research that I've done. All platforms score differently. So, you know, if you're playing homely with your friends on an Excel sheet, it's going to be scored differently than SoRare. So just make sure you know what platform you're playing on to know how these guys are scored. Maybe you need to focus on goals and assists more so than just kind of the all-around scoring. This is just based on scoring potential, not looking at value. So if you were in a salary cap game, maybe like DraftKings or Fanduel, not taking that into account, I'm strictly just talking about point potential here. And let me know who I missed in the comments. Right? There may be some people I left out. Like I said, 3-part series. So they may be coming later on my list, but if you think they should have been in the top 10, which I'm going to finish covering here, let me know. Number 3, we got Maxime Chanot. Plays at New York, is an awesome defender. Look at those scores. Had a really good year last year. Gets involved in the attack. Lots of decisive scores is what they call that in SoRare. If you're not familiar with SoRare, I've got a link down below. I'm actually an affiliate for them. It's a platform I really believe in. I've started to invest in. And I really enjoy playing the game, which is, you know, I think the biggest thing for me of why I think it will succeed is because it's a great game and, you know, is built on a great platform. Number 4, Harrison Afful. If you played MLS Fantasy, you know this guy. He gets involved in the attack, plays for Columbus, kind of the ageless wonder. That's kind of the question is, as he's getting up there in age, will his production drop off? Hasn't happened yet. I'm not going to be the one to predict it does. Number 5, Antone Timmerholm. Also gets involved in the attack. He's a wingback. You'll notice a trend here. Guys that get forward in the attack, those are going to be the ones at the top. But the key is, can they also provide a good floor? Timmerholm, as you'll see, has some worse games in there. That's why he's a little bit lower down for me, but still a very, very good option. Will win you a lot of weeks. Number 6, Miles Robinson. Kind of the flip side, right? Not as many huge weeks. He doesn't have those huge, 90, 100-point weeks, which is the cap in SoRare, 100 points. But he does have a very high floor, very consistent. Puts up really good weeks with some good upside in there as well. So a really strong option, a young defender for Atlanta. Another young defender for Atlanta. How about that? We got George Bellow here at number 8. He's a wingback, gets involved in the attack, actually can help facilitate the attack a little bit coming out of the back, which is exciting. I heard someone compare him to a Trent Alexander-Arnold, which I think is, very lofty expectations. I wouldn't go that far, especially not yet. I don't think he's proven that. But it's the type of player he has, or type of player he can be. It's the type of skill set that he has. So big expectations for him. Number 9, got my numbers mixed up there. Sorry, Jacob Glesnes. Really good back, plays for Philadelphia. They are just a really solid team. He's got Andre Blake behind him in goal, who is the best goalie in the MLS, probably. Up for debate, maybe. That list is coming. But really solid. Got a good goalie behind him to help clean up some mistakes. Good team around him. So just a really solid player there. Number 9, got all my numbers mixed up. We got Mauricio Pineda. Really good young back, plays for Chicago. Again, this team, they can be a little leaky sometimes in the back end, but they also, have a really strong unit. And I expect them to actually take a step forward this year. Expect to see Chicago in the playoffs. Mauricio Pineda will be a part of that. All right, finishing off today's list, we got Matt Hedges at number 10. Really strong player, been consistent for a long time. If you look back at the first part of this graph, that's 2 years ago, right? The 2019 season. He's even better. So this is kind of about timing. If we were doing this list last year, he probably would have been in the top 5. But last year he wasn't quite as strong. I don't know if that's maybe team dynamic. I don't know if maybe he just got a year older, maybe isn't quite as involved. But I think he's still a really good option for you, really consistent center back in Dallas. If this brought you value, hit the like button, subscribe. Going to have a lot more videos coming, finishing out the Defender series. We're going to talk about midfielders, forwards, and goalies, of course. And I've also got a lot of other content on my channel. Again, got a SoRare link down below. If you have not signed up for it yet, feel free to check that out. And I have another video on my channel I just posted kind of explaining more about SoRare. So if you haven't been on that platform and it's something that sounds interesting to you, you should check that video out. Kind of explains it in full detail. It's about 15 minutes, and I think it really kind of captures the entire essence of what SoRare is and why I'm so excited about it as a platform moving forward. Thank you guys. Hope you all have a great day.